totally sucked in by like a research paper?
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you just stumble on something unexpected.
Totally. And then you just got to learn more. Well, that's what this deep dive is all about. We're tackling bears and wolves.
Classic matchup. Everyone wants to know who'd win in a fight.
Exactly. But, it's more than just a barroom debate, right? There's some seriously cool biology behind it.
Oh, absolutely. It gets complex.
Right. We've got this excerpt here, and it breaks down their encounters in, fascinating detail. Okay, so picture this. Lone wolf, bear, face-to-face in the wild. What are we even looking at here? Like, what determines who wins this showdown?
Well, right off the bat, you got to factor in the size difference. Bears can be, way bigger than wolves. I mean, we're talking, imagine a wolf facing an opponent that outweighs it by the weight of a motorcycle.
Whoa, okay. That's a serious size advantage.
It really is, yeah. And this research paper, it actually mentions a study where a single grizzly bear was observed contesting kills with, get this, multiple wolves. And it successfully drove them away, just based on size. So, yeah, that size translates to pure power. Huge advantage if you're looking at a direct fight.
Yeah, I was going to say, I once stood next to a Great Dane, and even that made me feel kind of puny. So size matters. But what about fighting style? Wolves, they're all about teamwork, right? Super cunning hunters. Does that even things out?
You're totally right. Wolves are incredibly agile, and yeah, they're smart. Those coordinated hunting strategies are no joke. They've even been known to take down way larger animals just by wearing them down, but against a bear one-on-one, those advantages, they kind of lose their edge.
So it's like what, bringing a knife to a gunfight kind of thing?
Well, maybe not quite that extreme.
Okay.
But bears, they've got some serious weaponry. Those claws are no joke. Non-retractable, like grappling hooks. And the strength behind them, forget about it. One swipe could be all it takes.
Plus, they've got that thick fur, like armor. So I'm guessing a wolf's best bet is to use its intelligence to just avoid a fight altogether.
Exactly. This research really emphasizes that wolves are all about survival. Adaptable, they assess risk and pick their battles. They've got those keen senses, right? So they probably know a bear's in the area way before any face-off. And they're more likely to use their agility, their knowledge of escape routes to avoid confrontation, especially if they're outnumbered. Or outmuscled, clearly.
So while a head-to-head brawl is fun to imagine, it's probably not happening too often in the wild.
Yeah, not really. And that's important, right? It's not really about who wins or loses between animals like bears and wolves. It's more about appreciating the different ways they've evolved to live and thrive, even with those shared ecosystems.
That's actually really cool. So the bear might have the muscle in a straight fight, but wolves have their own bag of tricks that make them awesome predators. Man, this deep dive has really changed how I see the balance of nature. It's amazing. Okay, here's a thought though. Could things like the environment, like if the terrain is rough or there's not much food, could that change how predators interact?
Interesting.
Yeah, right? Just something to think about. There's so much more to learn about the natural world. Keep exploring, everyone.